These titles piss me off. These simpletons act like this movie's the best Predator movie ever. Wait, it's not? Oh, shut up, you delusional weakling. Okay, listen. I'll rank them, but before, we're gonna play a game. Type your ranking in the comments. After the video, tell me if your ranking remained the same. Hold on a second. Why are you acting like you're the standard of objectivism? What are you gonna do? Sue me? As for the goddamn sexual tyrannosaurs watching this, you like it? Fine. You don't like it? Also fine. But you asshole, you will like it. I'll be ranking them from worst to best. So grab your miniguns, chew that tobacco, and let's get to the chopper. Number 7, AVP, Requiem. Well, this movie is objectively bad. An incoherent story that didn't need to be there in the first place, and makes DC movies look like they were overexposed. But to be honest, no one gives a shit about it. Everybody just forgets that this movie exists in the first place. If it wasn't for this video, I would have forgot about it too. But it carries the name, so you do what you gotta do. Number 6, The Predator. Well, this list is crowded at the bottom. If the previous movie wasn't straight up shit, I would gladly put this one at the bottom because it's the most frustrating movie of them all. Out of all the movies, this retarded movie tried to make it a farcical action comedy, which isn't what this franchise is about. Yeah, there were jokes thrown here and there, but Predator movies took themselves very seriously. The plot, well, that's if you call it a plot, is laughable and makes any Resident Evil movie look like a masterpiece. God damn it, I don't want to talk about it. But in short, I fucking hate this movie. Number 5, AVP. Well, this one is quite simple. It's a self-aware bad crossover that knows exactly what it is. AVP was made because the comics generated a giant amount of Benjamins. No wonder they hired the Resident Evil guy to direct them. But don't get me wrong, there's definitely guilty pleasure to be had in AVP. But the keyword is guilty, meaning the movie is bad, but delivers solid, no-brain cool fight scenes between the aliens and the predators. Well, my favorite scene has to be where the predator just eats the alien. Fucking glorious. My advice, watch those clips on YouTube and save yourself 2 hours of cheesy dialogue delivered by actors whose only reason for being there is the paycheck. Number 4. Here's where things get tricky. I really can't decide between 4th and 3rd place. Well, these two are so similar in my opinion. If you ask me where I rank them after a while, probably you'll get a different answer. Both are feasible action movies that try to copy the original formula, but without the mystery and the tight plot of the original. For number 4, I'm gonna go with Predators. Good lord. Couldn't they use numbers for the names? I mean, we have Predator, The Predator, and Predators. Or you could say Predator 3 or 4 if you count AVP. Or you could say Predator 5 if you count AVP Requiem. Well, didn't I just say that everyone forgets about this movie? Also, shut your fucking mouth. Anyway, Predators is an okay movie. It's not the best, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but the action is mostly solid. And the plot is very passable. If you didn't watch this one, you're not really missing out. Number 3, Prey. If you want to know my praises and complaints about this one, watch my previous video where I reviewed the whole movie in detail. In short, it's a mediocre movie, just like Predators. It doesn't reinvent the chopper, contains some very cool action scenes and very dumb ones as well. Again, just like Predators, well, that samurai scene, some people like it, I really don't. Anyway, I digress. Prey is a movie that I don't think I'll ever watch again. There's nothing special about it. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but god damn it, there's nothing I could do. Just like Predators, again, an interesting but badly executed premise, but you're not really missing out. Number 2, Predator 2. Well, that rhymes nicely. This one is probably the only worthy sequel in my opinion. It replaces the tree jungle with the concrete jungle, and with a few excellent casting choices such as Danny Glover as the cynical but experienced detective, Hudson from Aliens, the Jamaicans, the Colombians, and of course,
a fucking alien.
Set in the war-torn Stalingrad, the gang wars torn LA, this was a very interesting environment. But it has its fair share of plot holes, such as the train massacre where Jerry empties 2 mags but the Predator somehow becomes bulletproof, while Harrigan can clearly cause damage with bullets in the slaughterhouse. But this movie's not as great as the original, because it's lacking the mystery the original had. A good movie with some plot holes and absolutely legendary lines. But if I was a cynical man, I'd say this movie was a cash grab to monetize the hype of the original. And if you were to take off the nostalgia goggles, you'll realize that this movie doesn't bring much to the table. Number 1, do I have to say it out loud? And don't tell me you didn't see it coming, because if you didn't, that means we have a problem. If you've never seen this movie, what the fuck are you waiting for? Go watch it immediately. It's simply one of the best action movies ever made. For me, it sits right there at the top with Heat and The Matrix and some other movies. I could literally spend hours gushing over this movie. Everything about this movie is legendary. The story, the mystery, the action, the airtight runtime which doesn't waste a frame, and the incredibly amazing and, dare I say, diverse cast that didn't rub it in everyone's faces, and the ass-kicking bravado and toxic masculinity. And finally, the most epic handshake in human history that ended racism. But be careful watching this testosterone-filled movie. I know a guy who saw this movie with his wife. Now they're a gay couple living in San Francisco. Are you done? Well, none of your business. I have one more thing to add. If you hear anyone saying that any of those movies is better than the original, cover yourself in mud, hand them a gun, and the Predator will take care of the rest. You can't say that. That's offensive. Oh, don't fuck with me, boy. I've watched that handshake a few times while editing this video. Holy shit. You're like a testosterone nuke now. Listen, I'll take it from here. Anyway, tell us in the comments if your rankings have changed or not. Smash that like button and kick that subscribe's ass. But after all, what do I know? I'm just a schizophrenic taking a shit who occasionally snaps. Peace. You fucking... That's my line. I mean, we're the same person, so I figured... Don't figure shit. I'm in charge here. Okay, I'm sorry. Kiss my ass. Easy, man. Fuck you, you scumbag.